Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? 12th of June. Holy moly, it's already flying by, isn't it? So I'm going to pull some cards. Do it on the tape and bring through a light language transmission of various good of you and all life everywhere. And if there's any time you want me to pull a card for you, post below, and the next time I will do that for you too. If you have an intention or a question, ask me, and the next time I go live, I will tag you and answer that. My soul readings are the special offer is booked out. The BQH with the special offer is booked out as well. So I'm sold out on those. There is the full version of the BQH available. I think it's 5 hours, that one. And I think there's one soul reading and oracle card reading. That one is available as well. Um, and there is the recording still for the sound bath, which, if you don't have it, it's something you're going to be using from June, July, August, September. It is for those months, the energies, to bring forth the frequency and the potential that's in your field, right? So that it's bringing that forth, healing whatever is keeping us stuck, and bringing forth your vision, your purpose. I've already had 4 people, and 2 in particular, tell me the realities have shifted after doing that event. Things have just landed, boom, boom, boom. So it's very powerful to do that. There's also the resetting of the nervous system, and I can't emphasize how important it is right now to keep doing it over and over and over and over every day, bringing awareness to your body, to your breath, and to what is running you in the background. What are your subconscious thoughts? Because we're rewiring the circuitry systems, and we're going into an expansion of consciousness, an expansion of the nervous systems, which is going to bring in a lot more gifts for people. Like, people are going to be way more clairsentient, clairvoyant, clair everything, right? Clair empathy. So we see the sound bath quantum journey deals with timelines because we're now in another version of a convergence. And everything right now, and I made a video yesterday about this, everything is a potential in the field. It is just right there. And it's only for us to move into the softness of the resonance of that field to start making it happen. You will just see so many potentials and opportunities rise up when you're in that space of alignment. I had a 4 hour journey with somebody there in quantum hypnosis, and we just really are at a turning point. Whatever is keeping us stuck, whatever is keeping us trapped in a loop, right? Whether it's a patterning loop, a habit loop, whatever it might be, that is breaking free. And I did pull cards around that. And essentially, freedom was the card pulled, courage, universal flow, and clarity. And that was for that person just coming through. And I just kept pulling those type of cards. But for us, for now, for the collective, those watching, whatever you need to hear, be, sense, feel, samasakata for the highest good, kuri and through these two. Transcendence, Lord Shiva, the divine director. Ooh, this one I haven't pulled before. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is in your purpose. And the whole thing with the sound bath is to find your purpose and your vision. And if you already have it, there are new sequences and codes coming in. So it may look like you're pivoting on your purpose, or it may look like it's changing and you're a bit confused. It's not, it's a shift in perspective and new additional codes of your mission or purpose coming through. Iam Kariati, there's an expansion in all ways. You've never been wrong. It's just an expansion or a pivot of perspective. So that's that card there. Divine intervention is occurring. The Christ consciousness was very loud and very prevalent again in the session I just had with somebody. Um, they are coming in loud and strong, right? And one of the messages that they said is, it's our choice whether we stay in the dark. It's your choice. All we need to do is seek the light, call it forth. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Dance with the universe. And that's what I'm talking about in the field right now. It is a dance. It is just right, like it's right there, waiting for us to play. And the more play, which is kind of brings us into flow, I think that was one of the cards was divine flow. Yamakatiat karakiat group, universal flow. Was Samson masakatiya chikriya karakata alamaluki. Or the more powerful we be as creator forces. Right now, huge potential, bigger than I've ever seen it before. I am witnessing things left, right, center, and it's kind of on me. I'm just like, wow. But I had to go through the compression before this expansion. And I spoke about that a little bit in the sound bath journey as well. There may be a sense for some of you of compression or pressurization. That was the word I used. And it's like this. And what that is the buildup, the capacity limits, the bandwidths of our frequencies have reached a certain threshold. It's the same in the collective. We're going to see it in the collective. Things are going to be popping off. You'll see it even in the earth frequencies, earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes, these kind of things. It doesn't have to be that drastic, right? However, because we can bring it through us and help filter out some of that so the effects on earth aren't as great. But however, within ourselves, masakatki, that threshold limit will mean we'll feel a compression sense, right? Or a pressurization sense, not feeling quite ourselves, not feeling quite embodied, not feeling quite clear. Maybe things aren't just working out. Things are a bit hard. Like why isn't I book something and then it gets cancelled or it gets redirected, right? They're all classic signs of this. Misikia, a delay, a waiting energy, which creates frustration, which is another form of compression. Suya karikata ishmala kla atari kala kirakatara. Unknowing, like I don't know where I'm going next. This is all part of the energy. But underneath that, when you get there and kind of go into what's running that so that you can clear the nervous system field. So anything stored in the field that's from fear, doubt, worry, people pleasing in the field, like that's your nervous system field. Um, Fawning, so anything that's in that dysregulated nervous system, that has to release. But hopefully with ease and grace. And hence, go get that recording. It'll give you ways to do that and re-regulate. You can go on YouTube and get it there as well. Type in regulation things. There are meditations, breath techniques, vocal tonings. I do that in the workshop as well. Tremor release, anything at all that helps the nervous system, dancing, singing, swimming, humming. Okay, all these help with the nervous system. Simple reset, polyvagal exercises. Really, 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 really good. Breathe and receive. A classic, easy one to do. And any of you that worked with me before know all about breathe and receive. I've done it with Tara Love Perry. It is an excellent way to self-connect and help regulate the nervous system. Using your light language to do that, setting an intention, connecting with nature. Amazing stuff, right? This guy's popping up again for me to speak a little more. What is the divine intervention I'm talking about? That plasmic wave I've spoken about the last couple of days that's coming through is a Christ light frequency wave. It is going to shake up the netting force field that surrounds Earth that is linked into a lower timeline. It is going to shake that up and amplify already what the Christ codes are there and make it bigger. And that's going to create tears or holes or rips, if you want to call that, within that force field. The powers that be will be scrambling to send out their frequency bots to kind of repair that, if you want to call it. In other words, they want to keep everybody down. That might look like war, strife, duality, fighting, blah, 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 whatever it might be, comparison, creating fear and worry in the populace, stimulating scarcity, scarcity in anything. That's what that'll look like, because they will scramble to make everybody feel less than, lower than the absolute truth of all that you be from waking up. It's not going to last. They cannot hold the reins anymore. This is the information I keep getting. They can't stop it. What they have done instead is try to create a false light timeline. And that was created a number of years ago through a vision that I saw. I did see there was an element of CERN. Now, whether there was other crack involved as well, I don't know. But that false white light timeline is a false Christ grid system. Yamasura that feeds you back in, and it's a loop. It'll feel good initially, and then it doesn't really go anywhere. It'll look like healing initially, and then it falters short, right? So they're the things we're to be aware of. Nothing to fear. Keep doing and keep not. I'm going to say keep doing the work. It's not that. It's keep being present. Keep being present, because that's one of the things I had to come out of is I have to work at this. I have to try. I have to effort. I have to prove. That's one of my old things. So keep being present, keep bringing in the now, connect to the breath and nature as much as you can, and come together for that coherence, heart coherence. Doing that together amplifies it and makes us invincible. I want to have a, I want to run a webinar, if you want to call it that, a light language webinar for beginners and for everybody else who wants to join. If you're interested, post below. I'll know if it's worth doing. And I've also sent out invites into the Light Language Academy on my Facebook page. So if you spot that, please come. I need 100 people before I can go live, which is madness. Make a post there. So I'm just working the numbers up. I only opened that up a few days ago. And thank you again if you've already joined, and sending you all lots of love.